Hey everyone, how you doing? I hope you're doing really good today. And in today's vid, I'm going to talk about Clean Carbon, which is a unique project that pays out passive income in the form of BUSD and its native token CARBO. And it's the first DeFi project that utilizes and combines off-chain tangible assets that solve real-world problems and blockchain technology. In this video, I'm going to explain what problem they solve, how they do it, how you can be a part of it, and how you can make passive income from it. I'm also going to tell you how you can get on the whitelist for the pre-sale and how you can actually go into a draw to win 30,000 CARBO tokens. And to be clear and transparent with you, this video is sponsored by Clear Carbon, but I am very, very careful with the projects that I decide to work with. And I did a stack of research before saying yes to this project. So rest assured, this is going to be the same in-depth analysis that you are used to. The problem of waste and its disposal is a big problem, and most countries either burn it or bury it. This waste problem is amplified for smaller islands because of their geographical location and the huge cost that comes with waste disposal. And one of those islands is Fuerteventura, which is a Canary Island off Spain. What Clean Carbon is proposing is to build physical installations of waste to energy systems. In other words, they're going to turn waste into syngas or synthesis gas. This gas can be used to create a wide range of things from fuels to synthetic materials. I'm here on the white paper and you can see that the team is fully doxed and they do have experience in things like DeFi trading, engineering, and renewables and construction. The case study and launchpad for this pilot project is the Spanish island of Fuerteventura, which is where both the Clean Carbon founders live and a lot of the core members as well. The team already has permission from the Spanish government to build the R&D research facility, and they're currently in the process of obtaining the building licenses to build the main facility. So who's going to pay for it all? Well, there is a venture capitalist who is on board that is able to fund the building of the first facility. However, the team prefers to use the pre-sale of the CARBO tokens because it's better aligned with the way that they want to grow the project. In other words, they want to have a token which has multiple utility uses off-chain, such as using it as a payment method between contractors and the team, and as a reward for local communities for their sustainable activities. And also they want the ability to pay investors a passive income, which their dApp is going to do every 24 hours. The token is going to give passive income in the form of BUSD, which is a stable coin, which you're going to be able to connect your wallet to the dApp and withdraw your rewards from there. And you're also going to be able to get reflections of CARBO token that are paid directly to your wallet. The amount of BUSD you get and the amount of reflections that you get is going to be a percentage of how much CARBO you actually hold. The way they're going to be able to pay the reflections is a small percentage of all the buys on PancakeSwap are just going to go to everybody who holds the CARBO token. Reflections equals inflation. So the way that Clean Carbon are going to tackle with inflation is to do buybacks and permanent burnings of the token. But at the moment, it's set to 0.5% buybacks, which probably isn't enough to offset the amount of reflections that are happening. But eventually this token will be listed on centralized exchanges. And so trading on PancakeSwap should go down. So there should be a flip at some point between the ratio of reflections versus buybacks, meaning eventually it's going to become a deflationary token. The CARBO platform, which is going to include multiple tools for the token, is going to be completed before the launch on PancakeSwap. The team will be building a DAO governance to make it community controlled, and they will have an airdrop platform. Also a CARBO scoring system and other unique things, and these functionalities are going to be added to and expanded over time. The massive utility that the CARBO token has both on and off chain, and the fact that Clean Carbon are a company which are going to be solving real world problems where there is a gap in the market, which is in addition to getting stablecoin and their native token as a passive reward, does make this a really attractive project. For the treasury in the white paper, you can see that part of the funds collected during the pre-sale and a small chunk of the fees from every transaction will be kept in the treasury fund. It is actually a really, really small chunk. It's 0.5%. But a big portion of the pre-sale is going to go into funding the treasury, and it's probably going to be around 50%. The exact number is sort of to be determined depending on the amount that the pre-sale actually creates. And this is really good news because it means that right from the word go, this project is going to have a lot of money invested in it. So the on-chain rewards can keep the project sustainable while they're building the physical infrastructure of all the off-chain stuff. Here's the tokenomics of the CARBO tokening. And a few weeks after the pre-launch, the tokens are going to be distributed. This means that you won't get your CARBO tokens until a couple of weeks until after you buy them. Now, obviously this isn't ideal and you don't want to buy something and not have it in your wallet instantly. And the team does recognize this. So what they're actually going to do is that airdrops are going to be sent to everybody who bought CARBO token at the pre-sale. The contracts are going to be audited before the pre-sale, and the first audit is set to happen this Wednesday the 23rd, and the second audit is set to happen Monday the 28th. They haven't set up a multi-sig yet, but they say that they most likely will because of the higher audit scores they will get, and the team is aware of the importance of a multi-sig. The initial liquidity will be locked indefinitely, which is really fantastic news because it means that nobody can touch the liquidity. And what I also like about this project is that it has physical assets. It's actually doing something. It's creating something where there's a gap in the market that people need. And the fact that they have the technology ready to go is a recipe in my eyes for a project that potentially has a long and fruitful lifespan. But of course, there is the massive issue that the off-chain assets haven't even been built yet. What happens if they go over time? What happens if they go over budget? What happens if they get caught up in red tape? Will the contractors actually want to take payment in cryptocurrency? Because a lot of people who aren't familiar with cryptocurrency, they don't really know what it is, how it works. All they think of is Bitcoin. It might take a lot of education from the team to educate the contractors and communities and everybody else of the value of the token and the benefits of the DeFi space. But I'm sure this is something that the team is going to be able to do. The team is working on the project full time, and they are fully aware that kinks might need to get ironed out before the pre-launch and just after the launch, but this is pretty normal for DeFi projects when they do launch. After I'd had a video Zoom call with the Chief Marketing Officer Dom and the Chief Technology Officer Mikhail, it was really great to see their deep understanding of the project and their really deep understanding of DeFi in general. And it was really clear that their ability to adapt to these changing situations should they arise was there. To get onto the whitelist, you need to put your Binance wallet address into the website. Now that function isn't actually open yet, and I've been told by the team that that function will open closer to the pre-launch. Telegram is a lot more active than Discord, so I'd suggest joining that, and I'm going to leave the links to everything that I've mentioned in the description of the video. The pre-launch will happen in April with the exact date to still be arranged, but if you do want to go into the draw to win 30,000 CARBO tokens, then all you need to do is to write CARBO into the comments. And at the time of the launch, I'm going to randomly pick a winner, and then I'll get in touch with you and we'll go from there. Let's go to Riskfire, and you can see that the team is fully doxed. And with regard to sustainability, honestly, this could be a 1 or a 10 because the initial treasury is going to be quite large and it is going to be good. But is that going to be enough to sustain the project while all the off-chain assets get built? The liquidity pool is locked and the team tokens are locked as well. And they are going to be doing 2 audits before the pre-launch, which is really good news. They just haven't done them yet. In terms of innovation, they are filling a huge gap in the market, and it's something that solves real world problems. Telegram is good and active. The Twitter and the Discord is kind of pretty minimal at the moment, but the reason I think that is because now is the time where they are starting to do all their marketing and let everyone know about it. So I think that they're going to increase over time as well. And all you have to do is hold the tokens and you can sell at any time, so your investment isn't sunk. So this gives Clean Carbon a Riskfire score of 7.5. And we can see on the scale that that is on the border between looks fine but has unanswered questions and solid safe, you need this in your bag. I think over time, once these questions do get answered, that is going to push this project over into the green, but we'll just have to see what happens. So my friends, what do you think about Clean Carbon? What do you think about the combination between off-chain assets and combining, sort of the passive income sustainability that DeFi offers along with the governance and all of that? Also about the technology that they're using and the actual product that they're willing to give and sell to people. Would really, really love to know your thoughts about all this. If you're thinking of investing, what do you think about it all? Please leave a comment. And until next time, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.